January here. Okay. I think we're ready to go.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and kick it off and
all right.
Go for it.
Okay.
Man, it's amazing how much better audio only is on Discord. It pisses me off.
It is, yeah. You sound great, yeah.
And you're not having lag. There's no cutout. There's no weird volume issues. Like as soon as I enable video, it's almost like it has a different codec or something. I hate it.
Possibly, yeah. Like you use something different. I will say this: your audio in Discord and your video in Skype match up 100%.
Oh, good. Well, then this combo may work well for us. We shall see.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go then, everybody. Making podcasting work since 2004. This is the morning stream, which begins in 3, 2, 1.
TMS can also be used to study the relationship of different areas of the brain on specific tasks, and can even induce sensations of mystical experiences.
Father! The morning stream, 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 the morning stream.
This is the morning stream, and I feel fine.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the morning stream. It is TMS for October 14th, 2019. I'm Scott Johnson. That guy right there is Bryan Dunaway. Hello.
Hello, Scott Johnson. I do love the hippy dippy intro music.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. I know. We've got several great intro songs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like any of them more than the other.
Yeah.
I had to make sure I phrase that very carefully.
Yeah.
But it's good to hear that one.
I don't like any of them.
I don't like. Yeah, somebody's gonna edit just that out. We have a lot of songs that we open the show with. I don't like any of them.
Yeah, they're all bad. No, I just keep forgetting to play this one because it's nestled in a weird place on my new soundboard, and I found it this morning and went, oh, well, let's get that back in the rotation. So here it is. Hippy, dippy, trippy. We're back, everybody. Feels good to be back. We got a lot to do today. It's a Monday, which means plenty of content for you fine folks at home. Looking forward to just bringing it to you. I mostly would like to hear Bryan's Monday morning review of the current box office leader, The Joker, and whether or not it's as disturbing as everyone says it is, and should I see it in theaters or should I see it at home? Go, Bryan.
Sure. All right, so we'll create a new thing here that has the initials MMFR, Monday Morning Film Review.
I like it.
Because I can't think of any other use for those initials for anything else.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Nope,
okay.
Nope, MMFR, Monday Morning Film Review.
Okay, all right. Fair enough.
Everybody drink. Saw Joker. Quit calling it The Joker, people. It's just Joker. You don't call it The Creed. When you go see the movie Creed, you don't call it The Creed. You don't call it The Rambo.
That's true. You don't. It's funny, though. He's always called The Joker in most contexts.
He's always called The Joker. Yeah.
So it kind of threw me a little bit myself.
Yeah, and I think, there's the scene in the trailer, not a spoiler, where he tells De Niro's character, call me Joker, and he doesn't say, call me the Joker. So interesting. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Anyway.
De Niro's in this movie? I didn't know that.
Come on now.
I really didn't know that. Robert De Niro is in Joker?
He's in Joker. He plays Batman. Did you not know this?
Shut up. He's not in Joker. He's not in this. You're making a Taxi Driver reference is what you're doing.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
I got you now. See, I thought maybe it would have been great stunt casting because he's pretty much at this age. De Niro's willing to be in anything. So
he is willing to be in anything. Meet the Jokers is the name of this film. Pretty good. Yeah,
it's not a bad impression. Never heard you do it before.
Exactly. So, all right. Well, then I won't tell you who all's in this because.
All right.
But did you know Joaquin Phoenix is in this?
Yes, that I was aware of. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
dude, Joaquin Phoenix is friggin' amazing. Like he is so good in this role that it worries me that I think he's one of those people that we talked about on Film Sack, like a method actor, like Daniel Day-Lewis, and just really, really delves deep into a character, and I think he did a really, really good job with this one.
Yeah.
Without giving any spoilers,
Is this thing set in the 70s? Is it fair to assume that, or does it just look like it from the outside?
It feels like it is. It's funny because they really don't. There's a TV show, black and white TVs abound and stuff like that. I would say this is set in the late 70s. Oh, early 80s. Okay, people are saying 1982 says Sidian.
Oh, okay. Well, it definitely feels like that. It has that look to it. So
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It definitely has, and has that washed out. Actually, has a feel like they filmed it in the 80s too, if that makes sense. Like movies like I know some of these are 70s movies, but like Serpico and On the Water, or not On the Waterfront. That's way earlier. All the President's Men. Stuff like that was filmed. Marathon Man has that's probably the closest comparison as far as like the filming style. It's got a very Marathon Man kind of feel to it.
Ooh, hopefully minus the teeth removal. That'd be good.
Is it safe, Scott? Is it safe?
I hate that. Ugh. That movie scared me as a kid only because they took his teeth out and did it without anesthetic.
And did it without Novocaine.
Yeah. I made me want to die. I hated that.
Rough business.
Yeah.
They go in places. They go in a very specific place that I was wondering if they were going to go, and they did. And I won't say anything more about that. All in all, there's very little levity in the whole film. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to think if there's anything. There's one scene that just makes you kind of chuckle because of the uncomfortableness of it, but it is a dark film. It's something that you're going to you're going to want to come out and watch something like the British Bake Off right away, or something very, I don't know, very positive after watching this film. You're going to have to go do something fun and silly. Go to a circus or something. Well, no, maybe not a circus. Don't go to a circus.
Yeah, don't do that. Stay away from the circuses. It's my opinion.
Anyway.
Yeah. But good, yeah?
Yeah, very good. And it just kind of points to an issue that I think is prevalent today with everybody kind of on edge, kind of like a trigger that's just waiting to be pulled. And I don't know, kind of without getting too philosophical, this movie kind of points a mirror at society and says, hey, look at where we're going. Look at where we're headed.
All right. So I'm looking at this cast here. You do have the Robert De Niro.
Yes, I didn't want to say anything because I was like, oh, if he doesn't know that De Niro's in this and doesn't believe that De Niro's in this, then maybe it'll be a fun surprise when he shows up.
I really didn't know. Let's see, Zadie Beetz or Zazie Beetz,
Zazie Beetz,
Bill
really
Camp, Frances Conroy.
Yeah, she's great.
No relation to Kevin Conroy, who does the voice of Batman in the old cartoon.
Right. Well, you know who Frances Conroy is, right?
Oh, yeah. I've seen her many, many times.
Mark Maron is in this film.
Oh, what's he do? What's his deal? Who's
He's
he play?
an angry podcaster who manages a wrestling team, a wrestling television show full of all women, and decides to join the Joker in his pursuits.
Perfect. I see we have a Alfred Pennyworth played by Douglas Hodge. I don't know him.
Interesting. Okay.
There's and somebody told me
that's interesting because that character is unnamed, as far as I know, in the film, and I was in the theater thinking, oh, I wonder if that was Alfred.
You were right. It turns out you were absolutely right. Brian Callen of Mad TV fame is in there. I don't know who he plays, but he's in there.
Oh yeah, he's right. He's another clown.
Gotcha.
Without saying much more.
Actual stand-up comedian guy too as well. And then you got Shea Whigham. Now, I want to just say this about this guy. I will watch. He's one of those dudes now where over the last 5-6 years, I've decided that if he's in the credits, I watch your movie regardless of the quality of your film, because that guy is great. And not just in movies. He's amazing in television. I loved him in Fargo season 3. I thought he was incredible in
Boardwalk Empire.
Yes. That movie I recommended recently, Cop Car, he's in that, and he's fantastic in that. That dude can do no wrong, in my opinion, and should be in everything, and he's great. Shea Whigham. Yeah. If you don't know him by name, then you'll just find a picture of him because you're like, oh yeah, of course I know Shea Whigham. Yeah.
He was Bradley Cooper's brother in Silver Linings Playbook, the one who was like just super into the. It wasn't the Steelers. What was the team? Philadelphia Eagles? Was that the team that they were all super into?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, and like his way over the top brother. I think he was also in American Hustle, and I forget about that too.
Oh.
No, he's great in everything.
How's Dante Pereira Olsen as young Bruce Wayne?
You barely get any of him.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be much.
This is a Joker film.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna
kids looking at photos of that kid.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why?
Oh, and he's also been he's another Marvel and DC kid.
Oh, what else? What's he done on the Marvel side?
I'm taking a look. That's a really good question. He played Boy in the Jessica Jones episode, aka Crush Syndrome.
Wow.
So he isn't really playing a comic character in Marvel and DC. So
I'm into it. I want to see it.
That's really funny. Yeah.
I totally want to see this. I will put Joker at the top of my next see list if I can just get to the damn theater. Been too busy lately, but maybe Kim and I can squeeze out Saturday.
Make an effort to see this one. A, before you hear any spoilers. B, before it leaves theaters, because this is I don't know. It's a good group experience of like the collective deep breath that everybody takes as soon as the credit starts rolling.
Do you have a favorite Joker now, like a portrayal?
Oh,
if you had to, I mean, I know it's really hard to do and probably shouldn't even be done.
Hard
but
to do. Yeah. That I've got to give some thought to. I mean, I like the really crazy over the top Joker that feels so nuts that you don't know what he's going to do. As much as I really liked Heath Ledger, I thought he was great. He's not the Joker that I picture in my mind when I think of the comic books. I mean, Mark Hamill is a really good pick because he's got that kind of manic delivery, even though you never see him.
Mm-hmm.
It's animated, but
he's great in the video games too. He does the voice in the Arkham
and the
games.
Arkham Asylum games, or Arkham City games. Yeah,
they were really good in there. Same
with,
Roman,
not Roman. What was the guy's name? Played him in the 1960s Batman TV show. Cesar Romero.
Cesar Romero.
Yes, not Roman Polanski. That would be an interesting take, wouldn't it?
Sure would. Aren't you a little short
Cesar
to be
Romero.
a Joker? They'd say, and he'd say, "Yes, I am too short."
Right.
Anyway.
No, Cesar Romero, definitely not my favorite because of that whole like painting over his mustache thing.
Yeah, but there was something kind of weird about that dude. You know what I mean? Like just something off, which is
but he had the, he had the thing where the way I picture Joker is always laughing, kind of like a real over the top freak, like uncontrollable, unpredictable, I guess is the thing.
And you think this holds to that? This adheres to the need to...
This adheres more towards that. There's a very, very good explanation for Joker's laughter in the new film that I really like.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. I mean, I was going to see it anyway. Duh.
Yeah, exactly. So make sure you do. Big shout out, by the way. Also, yesterday went out with the Denver Tadpole group. Bunch of folks. I'm going to forget names, so I won't try and shout everybody's name out. But we all went to this place called Urban Putt, which took over an old spaghetti factory restaurant here in Denver.
Okay.
And it's basically a miniature golf that they've made very Denver centric. So you're shooting a ball into the Capitol building and it comes out of the of Coors Field, and then you're shooting a ball up into the mines near Idaho Springs, or the Denver airport, or things like that. Your ball gets lost in the maze of Denver International Airport.
Wow.
Really, really good. Like really, really fun place. And they've got good food, good drinks. And so it was a fun little meetup group. Next month, we're going to the Denver Tabletop Game Lounge.
Ooh, very nice. You have to tell me how that is. I love a good place that caters to the tabletop.
This place totally does.
Well, that's good. It's in the name. It better.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
you know what I am disappointed in the box office stuff is that the Addams Family's getting such poopy reviews. I was really hopeful for that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
Because it has a cool look. It looks like that original art and is just kind of trippy looking, and I don't know, seemed like an opportunity here to do something cool with the Addams Family, and like 41%. Sure. That's not great. It's not awesome.
So, and that's got to be complaints just about the story, right? Because visually the thing looks exactly like you'd want an Addams Family animated film to look.
Oh yeah, to me it's they nail that. What's the guy's name? I forgot his name. Who's the artist?
Charles Addams.
Yeah, that dude had a very unique take, and they seem to adhere to that pretty well. But people don't like it, and that's a bummer.
Bummer.
Yeah, audience score's not great either. But anyway, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna add Bryan Dunaway to this call,
Let's do that.
and he with us will create competition. You may have heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, where we compete for goods and services. Well, we don't. Well, yeah, we do on behalf of a listener, in proxy for a listener.
Wow.
Yeah.
Quit making this thing sound so much better than it does.
It sounds real good so far.
It
See
does.
if we can get Dunaway all up in it. He's ringing for sure.
Oh yeah, where do you pull him? I guess you pull him in Discord.
Yeah, same as usual. We don't, and nothing changes for
It doesn't
anyone,
change
but,
for the guests. Yeah.
Yeah, which is another nice feature here. Okay, it's ringing. He's not answering. We'll try it again.
What's really cool about Skype is that it gives you that little second window, right? That overlays everything on your screen. I can put that right under my the Brio Cam, my Logitech Brio Cam, so that when I'm looking at you, I'm looking at the camera.
You're looking straight into my horrific visage.
Gazing into your soul.
Yep, it's all about the gazing. Hey, check this out. Hey, everybody, check it out. It's Bryan Dunaway all the way from South Carolina. Hello, Bryan.
Oh, check it out. Hi, Scott and Bryan.
Oh, hi, check it out.
Check what out? What are we checking out?
Yeah, what are
I
we
don't know,
checking
but
out?
Scott said. Scott said, hey, check it out, Bryan, away from South Carolina. I was like, hey, Scott, check it out.
Yeah,
Check it out.
always checking you out, buddy. Always checking you out. We
I
hope.
always like how you also emphasize the South part. Like,
Yeah, why
you
do
know,
I do
from
that? What do you
South-
think? What do you
I
think
don't
that is? I don't know what that is.
I don't know why you feel like you need to do that. Just South Carolina's fine, but, you know, you have to go South
Well, it's to
Carolina.
it's to clarify so people don't get confused and think you're in North Carolina.
Yeah, or West
West
Carolina.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I just want to confuse anybody. Hey, speaking of confusion, it's time for us to play Battle Royale. That means you guys call in on a phone number. That number is 801-471-0462. And when you do, you are in the running for free prizes today if you pick the winner properly. We have a caller already. Let's find out who this is. As soon as I find the unmute button, there it is. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Oh, this is Spencer Cook from Arlington, Texas.
Well, hello, Spencer Cook from Arlington, Texas. Nice to have you here. How are you?
Hunter or Spencer?
I heard Spencer.
Hunter.
Oh, Hunter. Sorry, Hunter.
Yeah. From Spencer.
I don't know why I heard Spencer. Wait.
Well, I've
'Cause,
also had
from
Andre
Spencer.
once. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? No, he's from Arlington, not from Spencer.
Oh, I heard Spencer because Scott said it.
Yeah, see? Look at these two brilliant men you're putting your trust in to win you prizes today. This is fantastic.
Crackly.
Yeah, get a little crackle.
Oh, that's fantastic. Let's see if we can fix that.
Fix your crackle.
Okay, fixing. Should be fixed. Better now?
Fixing it.
Way better now. Not
Okay.
here, no crackle.
Okay, that's good.
I'm not getting no crackle.
I ain't getting no crackle. If crackle starts again, just tell me. It's easy to switch. All right. Bryan, you want to explain the rules and tell us what Hunter
Sure,
might win?
Scott. So,
Wrong one.
Well, I'll explain them. Sure. Yeah, I'm going to be giving Scott and Bryan Dunaway a topic. The two of them are going to blah, 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 blah. No, just kidding. They're going to go back and forth with answers for that topic. If one of them gives a wrong answer, repeated answer, they take too long to come up with an answer.
twang.
The win will go to the other player. Your job is to predict who is going to come out on top based on the topic. This is a recording. Today, you are playing for a pair of CDs courtesy of DizzyBox 9 and Trenselva, as well as a Steam game. This is a great one, Guacamelee 2.
Oh!
I know both of these guys love Guacamelee 2.
Yeah, that's a really good. It's like the game. I would compare it very positively to something like Metroid or Castlevania. It's that kind of game. It's extremely
crackle
fun.
brain.
It's very, very
Crackle.
good. Ah, damn it.
Crackle.
Fixing the
Cracklies.
crackle. Go ahead. Anyway, that game's really good. Keep talking.
But yeah,
Yeah,
guacamole
so-
is great. I also had some guacamole for lunch on my taco, my soft shell taco from Taco Bell, and I'm drinking the zero sugar Mountain Dew Baja Blast. You ever had that?
Wait. They have a zero sugar Baja Blast or just diet Baja Blast?
No, it's zero sugar. They don't call it diet. They just say zero sugar.
Interesting.
Oh, I love it because I like the Coke zero sugar and the the Coke orange vanilla Coke zero sugar. So I didn't realize that Coke zero sugar had now made its way into the Mountain Dew family.
Yeah. I like the Mountain Dew family because for whatever reason, the kind of caffeine they do in Mountain Dew doesn't make me a spaz. The other stuff does.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Cool.
All right.
Well, maybe that's a little trip I need to take.
Sure.
Taking a trip.
Do you get your tacos and your Taco Bell food fresco style, no cheese, no sour cream?
I usually get the fresco, but someone went for me today, and I honestly was just like, I want to ask for the fresco, but I haven't looked at the menu lately, and I'm afraid if I ask, they're going to get there and they're going to be confused. So I just asked them to give me a soft shell grilled chicken taco, and that was that's always on the menu. The fresco, sometimes they move stuff around.
Yeah, I thought it was al fresco. No, do I have that wrong?
No, just fresco.
Okay.
Like al fresco is Italian.
Oh, you're right. It totally is. It maybe isn't even a similar thing. I don't know, but yeah, you're right.
But I think it just means fresh in Spanish.
Al fresco sounds like it's like your landlord. I need him to get here and fix the thing.
Hey, it's al fresco. Your rent's due.
Yelling outside the door.
That's right.
Anyway.
Yes, in Italian it's al fresca and it means eating outside. That's right.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
Anyway.
Oh, is we doing a Battle Royale today?
Yeah, we are.
So we're doing a Battle Royale. Yes, I completely forgot. So this one comes to us from Joe Acosta.
Joe.
This one's great. This is his explanation is sometimes known as the Christopher Columbus Transcontinental Highway and also as the Pearl Harbor Memorial Highway. Interstate 10 crosses 8 U.S. states. How many can you name? So Interstate 10. Now, I'm not going to give you any. It helps obviously if you know how states or how interstate highways are numbered.
Okay.
That's a big hint on this one.
Right.
So you've got to if you're familiar with your odds versus your evens.
I am actually.
Strategy.
I learned that from a highway patrolman.
Very good. Excellent.
All right.
So a little vote of confidence from Brian. How you feeling about this one, Scott?
Not great. I feel like I don't know enough of this, but it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see how it
So
goes.
Hunter, on that note, who do you want to pick as far as the winner of this thing, and who do you want to go first?
Well, I was gonna dip one of my fingers into Scott, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with Glenn.
Okay.
And I will have
Dip
Scott
my
go
fingers
first.
into Scott.
All right, Scott first. Scott first. Brian to win.
Brian to win. Scott first. Okay.
All right. Well, I'll just say I know. I'm pretty sure Arizona does.
Yeah.
Arizona does have 392 miles
Okay.
of the 2,460 miles of interstate known as I-10.
Okay.
Yep.
So-
I used to ride the 10 all the time when I lived out in Arizona. And I was always tempted to just keep going on to California, but I didn't.
Yes. So California has 242 miles of I-10. And there we go.
All right, we're off to the races here.
We're off to the races.
And there you are.
Well, I gotta think that California should have connective tissue there because that connects right with Arizona stuff, right?
So you're going to say California?
Yeah, California.
All right, great. That was exactly what Brian just said 2 seconds ago.
Wait, he just said California?
Just what I said. I just said
Shit.
California.
Sorry,
I
I was thinking so hard. I need a mulligan for that one. I didn't hear him say it. Does that count? That shouldn't count.
I don't know. All right, tell you what. Hunter wins automatically.
I have no sugar in my system. I have zero sugar.
Hunter wins because of that. I'm going to give you a mulligan just to save yourself here.
All right. Sorry. Let's say Colorado again then. Colorado.
Okay.
No.
All right, good. No, Colorado is
Jesus.
not far south enough to.
It doesn't have any? Nothing?
No.
Yeah.
There is no, other than Four Corners, there is no other connective tissue between Arizona and Colorado. We are
Shit.
catty corner.
Evens run east-west.
All right. Well, I
even
jacked
numbers
that
from
up. Tell me some of the other ones then. It's probably all like Florida and Georgia and
Texas.
shit.
It goes all the way down to Florida, but it goes through Texas. I've ridden 10 many times.
Have you really? Okay.
Yeah, and it goes through. What, you don't remember Nerd Bus? I would sometimes go the southern route.
Bus. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we'd run through Louisiana, Mississippi. We'd hit. Let's see. We always went through Alabama. I think it was some flooding that one year we went. I said Texas, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it true? Is it true that Dave Michael farted that entire trip? Just farted.
That was me.
Oh.
That was me. It was all the tacos.
So how come? Is there nothing in Utah then? Because how do you go from?
No.
Not 10.
Not even
'cause
southern.
It's south of Utah. It's
yeah.
It's New Mexico and Arizona are where it would where it comes closest to Colorado and Utah is Arizona and New Mexico, south of us.
So it's all I-15 and all
No.
Yeah.
Well, I-15 is north-south.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we have I-15
I-10
here.
is east-west.
Right. Well, no, because I-15, I can go all the way to California with I-15.
Yeah, it still goes north-south though. It's
Right.
the majority of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like a literal north-south.
Yeah.
You can bend one way or the other.
Right.
You don't have to.
Right. It's
go,
not a straight grid. I know. I get that. But
Right.
In my head, I had it. I don't know why I had it that way. But
Except
yeah.
in Arizona, where everything is laid out in a grid.
Right.
Pretty much exactly a perfect grid. Yeah.
Yeah.
So California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida, 2,460 miles, a majority of which is in Texas. 881 miles of that is in Texas.
Does anyone else get I-80? Does that go? Where does that go?
Yeah, I-80.
That goes north
I-80
of
and
us in
I-40.
Wyoming.
Oh, okay. So for us, as though it's east-west. Wait.
It's still for us. It's east-west. For Wyoming, it's
for
east-west
everybody.
as well.
Well, no. I know. I understand that. But if you go east-west from us, if you go from the east, forget it. This is clearly an area I have zero expertise.
So I
want to
is the one that
think
goes through Colorado that I think goes through the southern part of Utah, or maybe it dips.
I have no good. I'm terrible at directions. I don't know what road we're on ever. That's just if there wasn't such thing as GPS, I'd be hosed. Just forget it.
Well, feel good, Scott, that you the fact that you did Nerdtacular so many times, and I ended up driving the country back and forth. The reason why I know these roads so well.
Yeah, well done on that.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I've driven back and forth across the country. Well, that and I lived in Phoenix, Arizona. I forget about that.
Yeah.
So I guess I did.
And Kim, Jeannie's right. Kim drives a lot. She doesn't like how I drive. She hates how I drive. She hates it. She knows that I'm going to get us lost. She knows at night that I'm really going to get us lost. Like,
no, really? So I didn't know that's why she drove all the time.
Oh, she drives a lot.
But she really doesn't like the way that you drive.
She hates how I drive, and she also thinks I bumper hug too much to the guy in front of me. She thinks I'm that I swerve around a lot. I mean, this is our whole marriage. She's thought this. So
Yeah.
I'll still drive, but like, and there's the other reason she'll always drive to Vegas. She doesn't trust me because I fall asleep after about 30 minutes of driving. I completely crap out, so I'm like the worst. That's why I think, you know what? This is why I want automated cars so bad, because you just come take over for me. I don't want to do it anymore. I hate it. Not a big fan. I mean, I like a nice bumpy thing up the canyon because we're just going a short 15 minutes, no big deal. But if I got to drive like on a flat piece of highway through, Kansas or something shitty,
Right.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So here's what they should do. So you hate driving. I love driving. I would really like it if automated vehicles, self-driving cars are going to be the way of the future, and they're going to replace all the people driving cars to self-driving cars. I want my consciousness downloaded into a self-driving car when I die.
Oh my gosh, that's a great idea.
I want to be I want to be somebody's Tesla.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Well, they're making Tesla so they fart and burp now, or whatever they do for honking. Have you heard about this? This is like a new thing. Yeah.
No,
That's
I've heard
crazy.
about the summon mode, but I've not heard about the farting and burping.
Yeah, you can honk when you honk your horn. It'll go and just crack off a big fart outside to everybody who hears it. This, according to Elon Musk himself, so it must be true.
That guy.
There you go.
I love that guy.
The farting
It's gonna
Teslas.
come out of the exhaust.
Exactly
I'm a little
right.
afraid of him, but I love that guy.
Well, here's the deal. Hunter, you've won. That means your stuff's coming to you. You got to email Brian, though, coverville@gmail.com. He will hook you up with your winnings.
All right.
And you kicked butt today. Nice job. Well picked,
Good
sir.
job.
Yeah, good job.
I just want to say one quick statement real quick.
Go ahead.
Liberate Hong Kong, revolution of our age.
Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent.
Excellent.
All right.
Oh no! Now there goes our funding.
We don't
Take his prize money.
We don't have Blizzard rules where people can't say what they want. So, well, within reason. You can't come on here and drop the F-bomb or not the F-bomb, the N-word, and I'll kick you out for that. But that's fine. We're not Blizzard.
Awesome.
All right. Hey, well done, Dunaway. That was good stuff. Do you got anything fun going? Oh, we're doing Boop Show today, 3:30.
We're doing the Boop Show, and this past week I played the Blair Witch, or just Blair Witch, if you will. That was good times and scary.
Yeah, I heard it was. I've been playing that other game they made with the cyberpunky one with Rutger Hauer in it. I forgot the name of it already. Anyway.
Oh, that's interesting.
Undisclosed or whatever it is. Anyway, it's the one where it got the best screams out of me ever. So I know those guys know how to scare me. And I have that game too, just sitting there waiting to get played, and I'm nervous about it. So today you can talk me over the edge. Observer, that was the name of the game. Observer.
Oh, Observer, yes.
It's ironic that someone in the chat named Ben Forgot is the one that remembered what game I couldn't remember. That's fantastic. Thanks, Ben Forgot. All right. Hey, Dunaway is the Bryan Dunaway on Twitter. And, of course, today at 3:30 Mountain Time, you can catch us right here for a live version of the Boop, or you can get it on the podcast after at frogpants.com/BOOP. Bryan, have a fantastic day. We'll see you later. Bye.
See you, Bryan.
All right.
Very good.
That was fun.
Good. That went the way it's supposed to go for the listener.
Yeah.
Customer.
We're here for the customer. Yeah, exactly.
The customer is always on.
Yeah. Moving on to the news. Let me get ready for that. That's a fun thing we do here on the show, and it starts with this.
This is your radio newscaster with another exclusive, sensational summary of world and local events.
It is the news, and is brought to you by
America's Next Top Podcaster. The judging and elimination episode for Science Week just got posted, so make sure you check that out. See what the judges had to say about the science podcast that each of our teams submitted. Big thanks to our special guest this week, Dr. Kiki from This Week in Science. She was awesome. She was a great coach. She couldn't join us for judging, but she was a great coach. And it was a pleasure to have her be a part of this. But find out who goes home this week on America's Next Top Podcaster.
Oh, that's right. Tonight's going to be great. I'm very excited about it.
Yes.
Yep.
Can't say why.
Yeah.
But it's going to be great.
Don't want to give anything away. Great guest.
Great guest. And great reality show 101 twist for tonight.
Yeah. It's going to be good, you guys. Tune in. Mm-hmm. Well, you won't hear this one for a couple of weeks.
Tune in. Tune into the one we just posted.
Yeah.
So that you know what's going on for the one that we post in a couple of weeks.
Catch up and be ready. All right. Did you know this? Here's a bit of trivia for you.
All right. Tell me.
Did you know that chickens prefer attractive people to non-attractive people?
Oh, I did not know. So chickens are the CW.
They are. They're the CW of the natural world.
Of fowl. They're fowls CW.
That's right. So this is all brand new information. Hens are photostimulated, which means they require light to produce eggs, says Claudia Dunkley, a poultry scientist at the University of Georgia. I want to make that clear. She's a poultry scientist, not a poultry scientist. Okay?
Or a portly scientist.
Yeah, or a portly one either. But yeah, Claudia Dunkley is a great
Claudia
name.
Dunkley. I love that name.
Fun to say. After being exposed to 12 hours of natural or artificial light, the chicken's hypothalamus causes the release of a reproductive hormone that spurs egg laying. The hormone called gonadotropin. That sounds right.
Ask for it by name. Available without a prescription.
That's right. It's the same one that kickstarts a human reproductive cycle, and this is also you can learn things about the way roosters work in the morning and that sort of stuff. But we're not going to talk about that. In winter, when there's less daylight, birds, quote, not kept in houses where light is provided for extended periods, will stop laying eggs. That is.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Chickens won't lay eggs in the dark. Interesting.
No, they need to see shit. It's required.
Yeah.
Cool. Chickens don't need to mate with a rooster in order to lay eggs, just for those eggs to produce chicks. Hens can lay about one egg every 24 hours or so. So that's as much as you can get out of a chicken regardless. I didn't know that either. I thought they pooped out like 5 at a time. Don't know why I thought that.
like the mother alien in Aliens?
Yeah, just pushing them out. Or, it was probably just like Looney Tunes cartoons that taught me that, and I never verified and never got a citation. So, Yeah, they do way less than you think. Anyway, strangely, the color of chicken eggs sometimes coincides with the color of the bird's earlobes. How weird is that? If the bird has
crazy.
Pink
That's
earlobes,
nutty. That I've never heard of.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Didn't even know. I'll be honest. Didn't even know chickens had earlobes.
Yeah, wait a minute. Have I ever seen a chicken's earlobe? Let's look this up. Chicken earlobe. Is that even a thing?
It's like finding out that fish have cheeks.
Oh yeah, look, it's those weird. It's that weird. They totally do. Every chicken's got this little pink little thing.
Those are earlobes. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that those dangly things on the side. I thought that was just kind of like part of the, what do they call that? The
vagina.
The
water.
The comb. I thought it was like a similar thing to the comb on top of their head and the wattle or whatever it is that
that's
they have
what it's
under
called?
their
A
chin.
comb?
The comb is the one on top. Yeah,
I never heard of that.
mohawk, chicken mohawk.
Yeah, I never heard of that. So you see here, chat room, I'm pointing it out to them on this photo. Here's the chicken hole, which is their ear. Okay?
Chicken hole.
And then up here you got the comb, which I just learned is that. And then down here you got is it the wattle then down here? This little bit?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, they got some funky hang-offy bits, don't they? Chickens do.
They really do, yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like there were extra parts left over for the chicken, and they just it's like having the Mr. Potato Head.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, there's a couple extra holes. I've got a face on him. I've got ears. I've got legs and hands. There's a couple extra holes. I don't know. Let's whatever these plastic pieces are, I'll just stick them on.
I have this friend. This is kind of sad, but I have this friend, and he's been able to deal with it with surgery and some other stuff. But he has this hyperactive healing thing, I guess, as part of his immune system. But whenever he's cut, like an actual cut or scrape on his arm or hand or face, it overwhelms with the white blood cells and the healing. Like the rest of us sort of heal normally at whatever rate that is, and you usually end up with either no scar or very little one. His goes into overdrive, and he ends up with like ginormous lumps of scar tissue. Even from the smallest like paper cut, he'll end up with like what looks like that chicken's ear just all up his arm.
And it won't go away after a while? Like it
just heals in that position. It heals in that way. So he's had to have surgery to remove it, to remove some of them. He just has to be careful not to cut himself. But crazy, right? Like just...
That's when your mutant healing power goes awry.
Yeah, kind of. Like he's Wolverine, he's just not quite there. It's just almost Wolverine. Right. Just about
He's Wolverite.
Yeah, Wolverite. Or maybe little Deadpool-y, which is, I know, related, but...
Yeah, that there you go. Yeah, because Deadpool was all scarred. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that works. Take that helmet, or not helmet, take that mask off, and you look like shit under there.
So really all this article tells us, though, is that chickens lay eggs in light. There's none of this article tells us about the attractive people.
Yeah, there is some bit toward the end, and this is National Geographic.
Maybe that's just Claudia Dunkley's way of getting this onto her Bumble profile or something. Like
she created all kinds of fakery to get people going. Actually, if you go down a bit, it says here, let's see, one study. Okay, roosters. You're right. They don't really get into the people part.
Interesting.
But apparently I sound like that kid. Apparently
the ride goes up and down, and it was really scary, and apparently there was a loop-de-loop, and...
I kind of love that kid.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yes.
Where is the apparently kid? Now I have to look. Let's see, because he's got to be a couple years older now. He's got to be like...
Oh, here we go. In the study, the scientists trained 4 hens to react to photographs of an average female face, but not an average male face, and vice versa for 2 male chickens. Then the team showed these trained birds pictures of faces with exaggeratedly masculine and feminine traits. The chickens pecked more at screens showing symmetrical faces, revealing the same preferences of the 14 people who had done the same experiment. Okay. Weird.
Yeah, that is weird. All right, well, so it got a tiny mention. Nice headline.
Yeah, exactly. It is 5/6 of the way down through this article.
Yep. This kid is, let's see. Okay, the apparently kid was 5 years old when he did his thing. And apparently, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Now he's got to be what? That was
2017?
2014. 2014.
2014, really?
Yep. So he went, so in 2015 he was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's like 10 or almost 11 now. He's going to get the puberty soon.
Wow.
Yeah, and then no one cares. They leave you in the dirt.
Then your fame is over.
Yep. It's like kid actors, man. Forget
That's
it.
right. As soon as Haley Joel Osment stopped being cute, look at him now.
Yeah.
Like, what's he going to do?
Well, he's good in The Boys for a hot second.
He's great, yeah.
Yeah. I felt bad for his, that's a spoiler. Let's just say things didn't go great in the end.
Yeah, for his situation.
Yeah, I'll put it that way. That's fine. But it was also a nice parody of child actors, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was, yeah.
And it's great that he was willing to do that given who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. A stalker study a stalker studied the reflection from photos of a pop star's pupils to find out where she lived.
Whoa, how CSI is that?
That's horrible.
Like zoom, enhance.
Oh, that's awful, though, because imagine just staring at somebody's like Instagram photos for hours and zooming in as much as you can to see if you can figure out where the person lived, you little psycho. Don't do that.
That's a really good camera, though, man. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Here it is. Who knows what kind of camera it is? That's the thing. Let's see.
Whatever camera took that photo. The fact that you can zoom in that well.
Do they have a photo here? Do they show it? No.
I don't know if they do.
I think he just studied.
So
like
when you're taking your selfie, don't take it with your. Don't take it in front of your house, either facing or facing away from your.
Yeah.
Your address.
With your 8K red camera.
Yeah.
With all the resolution. Anyway, the man was arrested for suspicion of stalking a female pop idol. They don't say her name, or maybe they do. We'll get to it. Used the reflections of her pupils in photos she shared on social media and Google Street View to find out where she lived. Tokyo police declined comment of the specifics of the investigation, but confirmed Friday that 26-year-old Hibiki Sato was arrested September 17th on suspicion of indecent behavior and in connection with stalking and causing injury to the 20-year-old famous woman. Police described Sato as an avid fan. The police, who also spoke in condition of anonymity as part of policy of Japanese bureaucracy, said the case was related to the reports about the stalker and the pupil images. Public broadcaster NHK and other Japanese media reported that this week that the details of the woman's selfies were used to identify the train station she frequented. They said Sato looked at other images she shared, such as her apartment, to figure out where she lived. Police said he hurt her and committed indecent acts, such as groping her after first accosting her from behind and knocking her down. A-hole.
No kidding. So they're also saying you shouldn't make the V sign when you're having your picture taken, which is very common in Japan, because fingerprints can be stolen from that with the high resolution cameras.
Really?
How nuts is that?
Yeah, but they're just pulling, in this case, he's just pulling it from social media. They can't be that high resolution, can they? Like,
that's what they're saying in here. They said Tokyo Shimbun, a metropolitan daily, which reported on the stalking case, warned readers even casual selfies may show surrounding buildings that will allow people to identify the location of the photos. It also said people shouldn't make the V sign with their hand, which Japanese often do in photos because fingerprints could be stolen.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's turn it around this way then. Go this way.
There you go. Well, that's bad though. That's
oh, does that mean?
That's like that's the UK bird. Exactly.
Right. I didn't think of that.
Flipping the bird in the UK.
Did you guys get my fingerprints? You guys got those okay? On my freaking 420p?
Now you can unlock Scott's phone. Actually, you can't even do that anymore because now you do the you've got the Face ID.
Oh yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Now get my face.
There you go. Exactly.
All right. What else we got? How about this one? China is breeding giant pigs as heavy as polar bears.
Well, give us something that we see on like a very regular basis, like as big as Volkswagens, as big as.
Good point. It's hard to compare, right? Because we've only ever seen video of a polar bear.
As heavy as polar bears.
Yeah.
Other than the zoo. And again, who's weighed a polar? Raise your hand if you've weighed a polar bear.
Yeah. When's the last time? I mean, when have you not been weighing a polar bear? My gosh, it's so common. Right. Yeah. Well, China is breeding these things because there's a big pork shortage in China, I guess. Can't get enough of their pork. So farmers have done the best to maximize their yield, cramming in row after row of corn in a field for breeding beefier cattle. But pig farmers in China are really taking things to a new level. According to Bloomberg, some pig farmers in the country have bred their animals into almost unrecognizable states, and boy are they big. On a farm owned by a man named Peng Kong, One particular supersized pig weighs in at over 1,100 pounds. That's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of pork. That's a lot of the other white meat. Let's see. Pork prices are currently high in many parts of China due to an illness that rapidly swept through farms and claimed the lives of countless animals. Now the farms with healthy pigs are doing their best to meet the demand. How are they doing it though? They don't say.
If they're like force feeding them. The other thing worries me, isn't that just going to be really fatty pork? Like, isn't it just? It's not going to be.
It's not good pork, right? Not lean pork.
Right.
Let's see. Placing emphasis on breeding larger animals. Yeah, they don't say much about it, but they say they expect to get $1,400 per pig, or that's about 10,000 won. Wow. But yeah, I don't want a big fatty pig. I want just like normal pig.
Yeah,
normal
exactly.
Pig. Yeah, give me some normal pig.
Give me a normal pig.
Yeah. By the way, day 5 of my my sugar withdrawal. It's going great.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I mean, a little headachy, a little weak, a little tired, but it was to be expected. So, and I didn't cold turkey it with food. Like all I really dumped was, because first things first, right? All I really dumped was like soda, candy of any kind, sugary cakes, cookies, that sort of stuff.
We're gonna very gently break. Very gently and very temporarily break things with an Oreo with Darryl today, I'm assuming.
Oh, right. Where are those? Shoot. I don't know. They're here somewhere.
Okay.
I'm only tasting it. I'm not going to eat the whole cookie.
Wow. That is...
I just refuse. I can't do it.
Discipline, man.
I'm pissed. I got to fix this.
Yeah. Well, you also don't want to get headaches, because if you have sugar after not having sugar for a while, then that's gonna
I'm right back to it.
Potentially give you exactly.
Nobody wants that.
Give you a headache. I'll eat the whole cookie for you, Scott.
Okay.
Assuming I have any left. I've been doing one a day since they showed up, and I gotta make sure I've got.
How will you eat yours? Will you do the middle, lick out the middle, and then eat the sides?
I basically do it like you're supposed to eat an Oreo cookie, which is by shoving an entire sleeve in your mouth at once.
Yeah, I think that sounds all right. Were there pictures of these pigs? I forgot to check. Let's see.
I bet you there's a picture of a polar bear.
That's a big pig.
Oh wow, he's huge. If that's stock photo though, that's just a pig.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, there's a little line underneath that says stock photo.
Oh, poo.
Yeah,
that came from iStock photo. Boring. Show us a real Chinese pig. New York Post with your high standards of journalism.
Some pig.
Yeah, that is some pig. All right.
Remarkable.
How about this one? Johnson & Johnson, me and my brother were ordered to pay a man $8 billion over his breast growth.
Wow, I was wondering how this was going to turn out. Okay, interesting.
U.S. drug firm Johnson & Johnson has been told to pay $8 billion, 6.6 billion in euros, in punitive damages. Boy, that's a lot of punitive
damages.
I usually don't hear
punitive.
I want
to sue for punitive damages.
Normally, punitive and billion don't go together. So
right, yeah, good point.
That's crazy. Anyway, this is a man who claims he was not warned over an antipsychotic drug that could lead to breast growth. Philadelphia jury made the award to Nicholas Murray, age 26, whose case was one of thousands pending in the state. His lawyers argued that Johnson & Johnson subsidiary Janssen
Janssen is a subsidiary of Johnson & Johnson?
Yep, Johnson & Johnson owned Janssen. That's great. Johnson
Johnson's got a big unit.
Yeah. Junction and Johansson could not be found for comment. Anyway, they say Janssen put profits over patients in marketing the drug Risperidol. J&J will be appealing the ruling, which they said is grossly disproportionate. I guess I kind of might agree there, actually.
Yeah.
$8 billion?
Because now he's got to wear a sports bra. Like he's basically got to hide. I'm not making fun. I mean, he's really got to
Is there a picture of this dude? Is there a picture here of him?
I don't think they've got a photo of him. What? Why? You want to pile on, Scott? You want to pile on?
No, I don't want to shame him or anything.
Maybe Johnson & Johnson should rename this to Tits and All.
What I just want to see if it's worth $6 billion or $8 billion. That's all.
Gotcha. Yeah, I want to see if he's got $6 billion breasts.
Because if he's got $6 million breasts, then I've got at least $3 million breasts. You know, easily that.
Yeah. So are you gonna sue Ballpark Franks for the Doggerito inserts that
Get them for all they're worth.
Gave you breasts?
Oh, here it is. Boy who grew boobs bigger than girls at school sues Johnson & Johnson. Oh, those aren't that big.
Oh, you found a photo?
They put a link in the chat.
Hmm.
I mean, they're there, but
they're there.
That's not that bad. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, that would be.
It's annoying.
I wouldn't want to go to the water park.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't shirtless anywhere. But I don't know if I don't know if well, whatever. I hate.
See, I mean, now he doesn't have he doesn't have the ability to go shirtless anymore.
I hate pharmaceutical companies, so I don't know why I'm trying to say this was too much of a payout. I actually hate them, and I think they should pay more out. So F it, they suck. He got his money, and that's good. Well, he won't. He probably won't get that much money, but they'll appeal it down to something more reasonable.
Right.
Anyway, let's see. The verdict, according to...
You want to know how I got these breasts?
Oh, man.
Where's Johnson & Johnson?
Where is he? Are you Johnson & Johnson? It's another Joker reference, everybody.
It is. Very good, yes.
From the Dark Knight. No. Yeah, the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, you just made one of these sounds. Hold on. I'm going to play it.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
Okay. Jeez.
Okay, all right.
Enough, Wilford Brimley. We're going to take a break. No major spoilers today. He's got a doctor's appointment, so we will not be here. But we're going to call Trek Nerd and get some business going with him. Probably some cookies, that sort of stuff. As well as some Star Trek news. And that'll come right after the break. The break is a song. Brian has it. He'll now introduce it in the only way he knows how.
Yes, this is so cool, and I've been hanging on to this one to play on today's show. In the middle today is a performer who performs under the name Delanilla, Delanilla. She is not only a singer but also a director. Where is? Oh my God, I lost it. She's like a songwriter, singer. Here we go. Cinematic experimental alternative project. This is so good. This is a brand new video that that you can see online as well now. Very cool bass line to this. Like, it starts out with just this awesome bass line, and she's just got a great voice on top of it. The new song is called Time Slips Away. Here is the artist Delanilla.
Ooh, nice. All right, here it is.
Brand new album, Overloaded, is coming this fall. That's what I was looking for, is the new album, Overloaded, coming this fall. If you
Very
like
nice. That sounds like it's right around the corner then. Well, then here you go. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
This man is an author. He writes stories. He has just finished writing a story. He thinks many people will like to read it, so he must have the story made into a book. Let's see how the book is made.
This is my house.
Aren't you afraid? Too scared to be.
We're back, everybody. Welcome back to the program. Now prepare to receive my limp Darryl.
Heyo!
We're going to call him up and see what's up.
Just a reminder, Steven is out today. I think he's taking the kids to get flu shots.
Is that what it was? I thought he said doctor's appointment, but I couldn't tell for him or her. Maybe it was flu shots. I'm getting one today.
Are you? Yeah, I had mine 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Was supposed to do it last Thursday and got busy, and the kids all have done it. I haven't done it. So
well, plus he probably wasn't a good idea to do it around the blood draw and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, good point. I hadn't thought of that, but that's actually a really good point. Yeah, so today's the day, and when I go, I'm going to say, be nice, don't stick me too hard, and
that's right.
Hopefully it won't hurt all day.
Give me the light version, the diet version of the shots, please.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. big fan of the flu shot since someone close to us passed away some years ago because he refused to get one and then got the worst flu ever and died. And I know that it doesn't necessarily catch every possible strain, and they do the best to get the best strain they can. But I'm a believer in doing what you can to get there.
Nope, I'm all about that too, for sure.
I'm all about that bass. All right, Darryl's not answering.
All about that shot.
For some reason, he is not answering. I don't know why.
Well, I wonder if Darryl doesn't. I mean, Darryl didn't know that Stephen was out today, so he might not be expecting us this early.
Oh, well, he's showing
I'll
online.
message him really quick.
Yeah, message him. I'll keep ringing. He usually just picks up, but I don't know what his deal is. It says he's on his phone, and that's where he answers us. Yeah, JC Calhoun. I'm usually the one with the least amount of post-shot pain in my arm, but my kids just can't even lift their arm for like a day.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me that way.
I wonder if they tense up, because that'll do it, right? Like if you tense up when.
I think that's part of it. Yeah, I think you just got to relax that thing like a piece of freaking wet meat and just let it go.
It's hard to do. It's like saying whatever you do, don't think about a gray horse, because as soon as you say that, everybody thinks about a gray horse. You tell people not to tense up their arm, like, oh yeah, breathe normally. It's hard to do it.
True this. All right, Darryl still not answering. Did he say anything to you yet?
He has not replied to me yet.
Okay, well,
he's probably really quickly fumbling to get his phone set up and his post-it note covering the camera.
I am ringing you. He's just sent me a message saying it's not ringing.
Oh.
Go into the app. It's like he's waiting for it to ring. But just, you're in the app and he doesn't see it. Is there a join call? I don't know how the phone does that. Let's see what he says. He's probably going to be typing to you now at the same time.
Let's see if he is. No. Nope, not at all.
Well, Darryl, let's see, buddy. I don't know what you're doing. Darryl? There you
there
are.
There it is.
Yeah, there you are. Yay. See, now you'll know next time just where it is, right?
And now you know. I don't know what happened.
It's fine. Don't stress about it. It's not the kind of thing that we get worked up here about on the morning stream.
Works for everyone else.
That sounds about right. Hey, look who it is, you guys. It's Darryl Skills. Probably should do a little intro for Darryl. Let's see. What do I feel like doing? I can't find one, so I'll just play this again.
I have the chef.
That's just going to have to do for today. Still working on my my sound stuff. Anyway.
Holy cow. This is great, by the way. I hadn't seen this before, but Captain Kipper just posted a link in the chat room to a photo of Worf that says, "My Batleth kills all the threats to Picard," and he's like, "You're better than Yar. Damn right, I'm better than Yar. I could teach her, but she drowned in tar." That is brilliant. That gets all the points today.
Wow. Why is that? There's something vaguely familiar about it. Maybe I've heard that before, but it's very good. Yeah, nice
really
find.
Well done. Fantastic.
Really good. All right. Darryl, I literally have a new soundboard, an entire board called Darryl Clips, but I just haven't enabled it yet. So don't worry, it's coming. You're gonna you're getting the full treatment. Darryl Skills, of course, is Darryl. His name is Darryl. He comes on the show and he does Trek Nerd stuff. And today's no different. Now, there's not a lot of Trek Nerd news. However, that Elevator and Tribbles short thing happened. And
so was it 2 short treks that have come out so far?
Yes.
Okay.
And how was both of those? Did you see them, Bryan?
I have not watched either of them yet.
Okay.
The Elevator one, I don't know. It's like the Enterprise or whatever ship is just filled with nothing but elevator tracks, and it's just horrible.
This is the one. This is basically it's Spock stuck in an elevator with number 1 from Pike's Enterprise, right?
Yeah, and I was I was so distracted by the stupid elevator establishing shot that I didn't really pay much attention to the rest of it.
Really? Oh, interesting.
Sorry, I was looking for cookies.
Do they have buttons in the I mean, this would technically be a TOS elevator, because I know in Next Generation they just walk in and say deck 3 and then it takes them to deck 3, but Are there buttons in
Yeah, I think
TOS elevators?
There's a handle on the wall too, just like the TOS ones.
Oh,
Okay.
the one where Kirk grabs it and then. Okay, those are stupid. Aren't they stupid?
It kind of is, yeah. Yeah.
Because what's the point of that? We don't even have those here now. Like, what advance is that? There's no advance in that.
Do you think the first time Wesley got on the Next Generation elevator when he was a little kid, he pushed all the buttons?
Yeah.
Or yeah, I guess it was the spoken one. Deck 1, Deck 2, Deck 3, Deck 4, Deck 5, Deck 6.
And then he went, "Damn it, Wesley! Wesley!" So
and then he ran out of the lift, the turbo lift.
So is it just about being stuck on an elevator?
Yeah, they're just stuck on an elevator. Number one and Spock, and they just talk about stuff and sing songs and stuff.
Yeah.
Really? Oh no! Oh man!
Well, Spock,
okay.
Let's see. Spock sings, I think, a little bit, but yeah.
Does anyone say this?
Don't listen to him, Gloria. He's lying.
Does that happen?
No.
No? Oh, that's a shame. That's too bad. I was really looking forward to that. Well, all right. So it's not good, but then that must mean the Tribble one is good.
Oh, it does it?
Well, not good.
I hate it when they rewrite history and they go back and say, "Oh, well, you thought you knew about this thing. Here's how it really happened."
Yeah, they call that retconning. You don't like that, do you?
Yes, I hate that with the thousand burning suns.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they did that once with DS9, kind of, with the Tribbles. Did they do it again?
Well, no, they didn't really. They kind of inserted themselves and didn't really fiddle with history at all. So that was okay. I really liked that.
Yeah, I actually like that episode a lot. Yeah, it was kind of a trick question. I was going to see if you were going to turn on it, but you're still in the right place.
This one, maybe I just don't understand the episode, but they made it look like humans made Tribbles the way they are, so that they bred a lot and filled up the ship and caused it to explode from pressure. Well, they didn't show that, but that's what happened.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Short.
Okay. So why did they feel like they had to do that? Were we all worried about Tribble origin stories that they had to go out and retcon one?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Tribbles are just fine the way they are. They're destructive and parasitic and multiply like anything. And that's good enough. I mean,
they have a specific plot purpose, don't they? They have one thing.
Yeah.
They have one job, and that is to be sort of cute. It's Gremlins, basically, is what it is. It's like, oh, well, here's one. Oh, but you really shouldn't have that because the minute they mate, you don't get water on it, you get a free Frogurt, whatever. And then suddenly...
But now we're going back in time and saying, oh, it was because this guy on this Federation ship a long time ago did this scientific thing and made them that way.
They're like an allegory to like bed bugs or rats or whatever, right? Like, hey, we're trying to fly. What's the problem?
Except if somebody at one point genetically engineered bed bugs to attack tourists.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I like that idea. Okay,
No,
well, that bums me out.
either.
Maybe they're getting rid of the first two, the two lamest first, though, Darryl. Maybe the rest are really good.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah. When do you get the next one? Do you know?
Isn't it November 4th or something?
That's right. Yeah, we got a longer wait on this one than we did for the first two.
I heard it was titled...
Shut up, Wesley.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be good.
That would be nice.
Yeah, looking forward to the Shut Up Wesley episode. Well, all right then. Let's do cookies. Now, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure my wife hid them.
Really?
Even though I'm completely committed, I don't blame her because she really wants me to do this.
No, I think that's a smart thing. I wish Tina would do more of that, honestly.
Yeah, so they're not here. They were here. They were in that box, and now they were gone. So I have a feeling she's keeping me out of trouble. So I guess it's you guys today that will compare, and that's okay. I don't mind being a passive audience here on this.
Sure.
So,
well, here's the question: Do we want to sample one of each? We have 3 flavors, or do we want to save 2 and 3 for next week and the week after?
I mean, I would say all 3, but you guys do what you feel because there's a palate issue. You don't want to have.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
And I'm out of coffee. My coffee cup runneth empty.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do, Darryl? I'll leave it up to you.
Yep, Darryl, you make the vote.
Let's see. Well, looking at the colors of them, how about the one, I don't know what flavor it is, but the tan, the light one with the white and brown stuff in it?
Okay. Yep, those are s'mores. Okay. Oh, that's right, because you've taken them out of the package and brought just the cookie work.
One of each.
Oh, I should have just let you guess the flavor. That would have been the way to do this, since you don't have the packaging.
Yeah.
Or we could put that one back and try one of the others.
Okay, you want to do that?
Do that. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm doing for the first time ever in my life, putting an Oreo back into the package.
Yeah.
Never done it. The first time for anything. All right. You want to do the dark or the light?
Let's do the dark one.
Okay. All right. See if you can guess that flavor.
Guess that flavor, yo. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Pretty excited about this, actually.
That's got green in it.
It's got multiple colors in the frosting. This is interesting. One side of the frosting is green. The other side of the frosting is brown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, getting some nice mastication audio. That's good.
It's like a mint frosting.
Yeah.
Like you'd have on a wharf cake.
I am not a mint frosting man.
Wharf? What is a wharf cake? What would you say?
The cellular peptide cake with mint frosting.
Right.
This cake is without honor.
Oh, that's so weird when they did that stuff, wasn't it?
This is really good.
Yeah, chocolate chip mint ice cream.
That's exactly what it is. Baskin-Robbins mint chocolate chip ice cream. Although I would argue that this is the closest thing you can get to a Thin Mint until February.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this absolutely tastes like a Girl Scout cookies Thin Mint. 100%.
Huh. Well, who would have thought? Who would have thunk it?
Mm-hmm.
We would have.
But
That
then
too.
anything with mint and chocolate would taste like that, wouldn't it?
No. There's a certain flavor that those have that can't be replicated easily.
Yeah, kind of plasticky.
Yeah.
A little artificial. Maybe.
Wow. All right.
Very good.
Nope. Sorry. I had some Darryl files.
Complete the phrase and win nothing.
Remember this old sound?
You complete the phrase and win nothing.
Oh, those Skype days when you had bad internet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was bad.
Yep.
Oh, that's you too. Gosh dang it. All right.
Jeez. And that's where we lose Jeannie.
Losing Jeannie. It's my
All right,
favorite.
so-
That was just my Nixon impression.
Oh, is that what all it was? Nice job.
So I will leave it up to you. Do you want to do one more cookie?
Oh, sure. We can do another one.
All right.
Do it.
Since you already know the other one is s'mores, why don't we do the tan one?
Let's see. Okay.
Seems like I had to think about
I'm
it.
ready.
It's
Tan
all right.
with tan filling. Okay. Oh, twist my arm.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
That
also
smells
has
like
one-
maple.
Yeah, maple.
There's also one flavor of it's there are no multicolor business. The cookie and the cream are all one color,
Yep.
like beige.
Yep.
Oh, that's tender.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poo, that sounds hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lick it.
You gonna lick it, Darryl?
I'm gonna lick it.
Okay. That's
What
great.
do you think, Darryl?
I'm crunching it.
I'm gonna lick it.
It's,
I guess I'll
maple.
just have to bite it.
There's one for every food.
It really is.
Maple and yumminess.
Yeah.
Good enough. Maple
That's
cream
right.
is the flavor. Yep.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that cream, but yeah, it's good.
Yep.
Nice.
It's even got a big picture of a maple leaf on the packaging to remind you that it's maple. No, this is really good.
But is it meant to be like a shout out to Canada, or it just is a maple leaf?
No, because it's an orange maple leaf instead of a red one. It is just limited edition maple cream Oreos, golden cookie with maple flavor cream.
Nice.
They don't want to
Yes,
be
yes,
sued by
yes.
Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, Canada, by the way.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Canadians. You
Yeah.
guys get it was last weekend, right?
No, it's today. It's right now.
Oh, is it today?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, they do it on a Monday. Wow.
Do it on a Monday.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Just like at Ibbot's house.
Yeah, just like a weekend at Ibbot's house.
Every day at
I
Ibbot's
have no
house is
idea.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I've been listening to too much Film Sack.
Yeah.
I eat like every day is Thanksgiving.
Darryl, there's no such thing as too much film sack. You can listen to all the
you're
film sack
right.
you want.
Of course.
Exactly. Come on.
10
Come on.
10 years of one of I mean, look, I'm biased because I'm on the show, but I think it's one of the greatest podcasts in existence, and people should listen to it if they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Even if it's got everyone.
It has everyone. You're right.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
It'd be crazy not to.
How can you screw up a hamburger?
All right, there's another good one.
The Tashiar episode was, let's see, what did you guys call it? Oh, forgot now.
The Glad Trash Bag episode?
Yeah, that one. That was the Tashiar one.
I honestly could not tell if that was a recording of Darryl or real Darryl.
Oh, I know. That's what's great about these. Like, how about this one?
Yeah, at the old place I had gas, and that was great.
That one. I
It was on
could
a
tell.
phone, yeah. It was when we did a phone. What's this? Hold on. What's this thing?
Yeah, that one I can tell.
Well, that was... Wait,
He's
Darryl-
going to sing along with it. He's going to sing along.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Hurry, make another clone of myself. Hurry, grow it up to my size, to my age, to my height. Hurry.
Okay. That...
Had you forgotten about that one?
Yeah, I forgot all about it. And
I wish it wouldn't have sent.
And you were, and this was like from high, that was like from high school, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even before.
That's amazing. You sounded all sparkly.
You guys sound kind of sparkly.
All right, great. And by the way, the gagging he did earlier, that was him doing it, not me playing it.
That was not a recording.
That was real.
Oh, I thought that was the audio clip.
No.
Really? You did that one live?
He's ready to do it any minute, Brian, at a drop of a hat that he can pull that out.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I'm impressed.
Yeah, nice job.
Mentor.
Genie, not impressed.
No.
We should have a
Genie's
game
not.
called Reel or Clip.
Yeah, that would be fun. Try to convince Brian. Oh, we should totally do that.
We should totally do that, yeah.
That's a good
That would be hilarious.
gamification. That's pretty good. All right, Darryl. Well, wait, did we eat all the cookies? Was there a third one?
There is one more flavor. I mean,
Go
I'm
for it.
game if you are, Darryl.
Do it.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
All right, we already know the flavor is s'mores.
I'll just find out if it's good or bad.
I made a soundboard with all the shit words in it.
I lost it. I had to
Going
find
into
it.
the shitter.
Giving me the shit.
Yeah.
The cookie that I've taken out, I've now taken out and put back. I've now taken out again.
Whoopty shit. I don't care.
Oh.
This is what's really cool about this is that it's it's kind of like yin yang, right? Like this side of the cream is white with a little black dot in the middle,
Yeah.
and then this side is black with no dot in the middle. Oh, would have been cool if they could have. Would have been really cool if they could have made it, dot dot.
Piece of shit.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do extra. I'm gonna have to do extra treadmill today for
Yeah,
3
you're gonna have
cookies,
to work
man.
these off. I don't even have to think about it. Well, I still have to do the
know.
treadmill, but
I'm having salad for lunch. There's no way I'm getting Taco Bell fresco.
nope. Nope. This
All right, you ready?
Go, Darryl.
I'm ready.
All right, let's do our s'mores.
Nom, nom, nom.
Smell like a
Smells-
s'more? Smell like a campfire?
It doesn't really smell like anything.
Mm-mm.
Maybe some sticks.
Smells like chocolate.
Maybe some sticks.
Like the chocolate is prominent.
Yeah.
Where'd you dig up this
Yeah.
shit bird anyway?
Sorry, just working on my sound.
Do not submit this episode to the Podcast Academy for for getting any awards because us eating three Oreos while Scott just longingly watches us.
It's not the best idea.
It's not the best idea. This is
Yeah.
good though. Wow, was that a clip or was
Brian,
that live?
Brian, was that live or clip? What do you think? Let's
I'm
test
gonna
this
say
out.
that's a clip, just because I know you're going through your shit clips.
You're right. It was my shit clips. You're right, and it was from this longer clip.
Can you smoke at the shit?
Where can you smoke? Well, I don't know. I wish I knew what I was talking about.
There's like 100 of these.
Fantastic.
All right.
Fantastic.
Well done. So that's a good cookie. What is it again? Which one's that one?
That was s'mores.
Yeah, was it all right? Did it remind you of camping
It's
as
all
a
right.
kid? And
Yeah, it doesn't remind me of anything.
Mm-mm.
It's not that great.
Daryl said it
it's
smelled like sticks. Does it taste like sticks?
No, it tastes more like it tastes like graham crackers and chocolate, but there's not an overwhelming marshmallow flavor to it. So
when you need that
and there's no
part.
smokiness.
Yeah.
Paul Holly would say that the chocolate pretty much overpowers everything.
Yeah. That's
I don't
what
get any other flavors beyond the chocolate.
Yep. But then if he shakes your hand, it means you did good, and also you're
right.
pretty. If you're pretty, he'll shake your hand because he's a goober that
And the
way.
chicken will
because-
also peck you.
Yeah.
Because Henry is very pretty.
Yeah, I need to catch up on that thing. Gosh dang it.
Oh, it's so good. You got to watch Alice.
Yeah,
I want somebody to make a compilation of Alice faces because she's the one who just, you think that she's downing 8 cappuccinos before they start baking in the tent.
Yeah.
And the faces that she makes while she's talking is like,
yeah. What was I going to say? Shoot. It was about that. Oh, the hosts, are they the same? Is it dude from
same host.
IT Crowd
It's
and all that? Okay.
Noel Fielding and Sandy
Cheeks.
Sandy
Wet.
Cheeks.
Sandy Wet.
Sure.
I have no idea. All right, well, that's good because I like them. I think they're a good combo. They cracked me up.
Toxvig.
Yeah, those guys are good. All right, well, Darryl, it's been a real pleasure today. Just what a riot it's been. Let us know what I hope by next week we have more shorts to talk about. And how close are we to Picard? It's January, right? We got a ways.
January,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
We have about a month until Disney Plus, about a month until or 2 months until Apple TV.
Yep.
I mean, all these new things coming.
Yep.
We're just on the cusp.
They all want your
High Castle too.
They all want your money. Oh yeah, final season of High Castle.
We have not picked up since we finished season 1 and we have not picked up since season 1, but I think we're going to binge the crap out of that.
I am jealous of you because I would love to binge the whole thing if I hadn't already seen it because I really like that show a lot.
Really good. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Fantastic. All right, Darryl Skeels, everybody. He is the Trek Nerd on Twitter. Goodbye. Stay safe and tell us one more thing.
Gog.
There you go.
That was live. That was not a clip.
No, definitely live. Without a doubt. All right, for some reason my notes have just gone kaput. Why?
Oh no.
Oh, I know why.
Because it feels like that would happen today.
Yeah, today seems like a day for that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what highways are in my city or in my state. How was I supposed to do the rest of the show? Okay, there we go. Got it. All right, we got a Monday mashup to play from the fine mashup creator and purveyor himself, Jamie, at TMS Mashups on Twitter. So everybody hunker down and enjoy this. This is called Too Much Hasshole.
Oh, jeez.
All
Okay.
right? Enjoy. No, a handful of his presidential pubes. Excuse me. Yes, sir. Your name is stupid. Coming up on TM...
Yelp reviews for Naked Lunging Man.
Yeah, 2 stars. Would not go again.
Dad, Picard's here.
Oh, right.
Daddy.
Daddy. Something's wrong with my body. Penis. What's the word? Penis.
It's a 9-mile-long penis.
It's really a long... Oh, wow. They really go... They go deep.
Let's roll out, Peloton. Okay, Metreon.
Metreon, follow me. Peloton, get behind us. How receptive a desired
Open like a
situation
vagina.
Hey, are you open to going to the park this weekend? I'd like a vagina, I am. Let's go.
The treasure you seek is buried underneath the big V. It's right next to the big W.
In a light room with black
curtains.
I
Cryptocurrency.
come looking like exactly same. I come very similar. Rainbow effect made me think Bitcoin's special.
Now I am totally into dudes. Only dudes.
You'll all want to get out on the pitch. We're about to start the game.
I can even hide my dope up there.
Is that where you hide your weed?
It's where I can hide my dope.
Where I put my weed.
You'll be in my film. You'll pull down your pants. We'll have a few laughs.
At what point, though, did somebody go, all right, just so you know there, Mr. Willis, we need to see little Mr. Willis about halfway through this movie.
He's going to be in that hole so hard.
Wait. I want to see John McClane with his doodle out. I don't want to see that. To me, that's just a bridge too
Pull up
far.
your pants and get me those detonators.
Clay. Bill Clay.
Hey, that was about the time I was getting sick of podcasting and it came back.
I was so good looking when I was younger.
You know, Anne Bancroft?
Yeah.
I hit that.
Oh, did you know? Paul Newman was a butthole.
You're fun. Turn me gay. Now I want too much asshole. Feel free to bleep that. That's fine. Whatever. I don't care.
Worth it. Worth it. Amazing. Amazing.
Oh my god.
It was more recent than I remember. I guess that was just last week, but I don't remember the old man saying Paul Newman was a butthole. I don't remember
No, or
that.
Anne Bancroft. Yeah, I don't remember any of that.
Oh, that was good.
It's fine. It's fine. It's best if we all rediscover this together in a nice, safe setting.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, well, there you go. Good, fun stuff. It's going to do it for the show. Big thanks to everybody for being here. We're at patreon.com/TMS. If you're thinking about supporting us, that's where you do it. That's how we pay the bills. We'd really love it if you did. If you don't, if you already do, we already love you. So you know that. But if you haven't, go over there, patreon.com/TMS. For everything else, frogpants.com/TMS. Therein you will find our email address, our phone number, our Twitter accounts, our Reddit page, all of it. That's frogpants.com/TMS. And now, the baton goes to Bryan, where he'll use that baton to direct the following musical segment. Bryan?
Here we go. Baton.
Oh, perfect.
Right. That's a magic wand.
Yeah.
Daniel Shaw wrote in. He's been having a rough month. He says, hey, guys, my month has not been going great. I've had a slew of bad news, ranging from friends losing everything to a house fire to coworkers with a cancer diagnosis. Better tune out. Free hotel room. All of it topped off with the passing of my grandma. Janice Crowther was a kind-hearted woman who could find humor even in the darkest of things. For example, she always said she wanted us to sing I've Got the Joy at her funeral. She was an inspiration to me and could always turn a frown upside down. So, in commemoration of her, and to put a period at the end of this crappy month, I would like to request a cover of a Neil Diamond song, something in that vein. I leave it in the hands of the cover master. In closing, I would like to thank Scott, Bryan, and the whole Frog Pants family for being a bright spot in an otherwise dark month. Man, we are here for you. And Daniel, I'm so sorry you've had such a bad month. Sorry to hear about your grandmother passing, but Tadpool is always here for you, and happy to support you.
Yep.
The specific song he requested, Morningside, I don't have a cover of, but I will play another Neil Diamond cover here because this one fits good with the show, like it fits with the show, and then also is a good Neil Diamond cover. This one's great. This is by a band called the Crooked Fingers from their Reservoir Songs EP from 2002. It's a cover of a song that Neil Diamond did originally, but Johnny Cash has also done a great cover of it. It is Solitary Man.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow for another TMS. Be here or be... that only rhymes with queer, and I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that at all. Yeah, that's not cool. All right, we'll see you guys then.
This show is part of the Frog Pants Network.
Frog Pants Network.
Get more shows like this at frogpants.com.
Oh, I was going to find a cool thing. Hold on. Here.
That's a cool thing.
That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Hold on. I gotta. How did I? Here. That's so dumb.
That's hilarious.
That's
Why do you have a sound effect of a bicycle
I don't even
bell?
know. I don't even know what that's about. I'm still working through this thing, and I got stuff to clean up. Anyway, well done, everybody. Nice job. Well.